Hello everybody and welcome in to another edition of Inside Pitch here at the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. I'm Ben Frederickson alongside columnist Jeff Gordo. Today we need to talk about the bullpen. More arms in there, but they've got a little bit of a problem at closer. Bud Norris now, consecutive games, hasn't been able to get it done. What do the Cardinals do? Do they turn the page? Do they go back to him? I don't think he's going to be able to pitch in this upcoming game, but he has been the guy all season. He's been pretty good all season. He's close to the National League lead in saves. He has really been a pleasant surprise up until this point, but now the Cardinals have some other options should they turn the page and find a new closer.
Well, the challenge is a lot of other guys have had some trouble with the command as well. Jordan Hicks has gotten in and out of trouble. Dakota Hudson more or less in and out of trouble. Carlos Martinez has been in trouble a lot as a relief pitcher. These guys all have great arms, great stuff, but like Norris here lately, the command's been a problem. Do you keep going down the list, and Dominic Leone's a guy that you brought in with the idea that perhaps he could fill this role at least some this season? You know, maybe he's next in line until these other guys get their command back and Norris takes a little time out to get his stuff back.
That hip has been bothering him, I think, a little bit all season. I think it's becoming a little bit worse, and he seems to be hitting that wall. It's not unusual for contending Cardinals teams to make a switch at the back end of the bullpen as they kind of enter the postseason push, so this wouldn't be out of the ordinary. I'm okay with not having a guy. I think Norris has kind of opened up the door here. Whoever's freshest that day, whoever you like the matchup more, why not go with Carlos and or Hicks and or Dakota Hudson? Another guy to mention might be John Brebbia. He's back. The rosters have expanded now. He's not going anywhere. He doesn't walk guys. He's got the same strikeout rate as Norris. It's one of the best on the team. He's striking out 10.5 batters per 9 innings and is also 2 for 2 in the save opportunities he's had. Now, it's not a big sample size, but maybe he's a guy who could stick in that role. Oftentimes the Cardinals have found an unconventional answer for that spot, but I think with the options that you have, you can't just keep going back to Norris, especially if he's held up a little bit by that hip. And I'm not saying throw him away. He can still pitch high leverage situations. I think the way this has happened here, the Cardinals are playing so well. They finally lost a series. A lot of it can be hinged on not getting it done by Bud Norris. But look, this guy still has been one of the more respectable closers in the National League on a very good deal for the Cardinals. He really has been the answer for other options that didn't pan out. I mean, the guy who got the save against the Cardinals the other day, Greg Holland, he was supposed to be the one getting the saves in St. Louis. That shows you how delicate that situation is. So maybe the guy can't be it for the whole year. Doesn't mean you don't have a good pitcher in Bud Norris. But get some of these other guys in there and see if someone else sticks, because it seems like Bud Norris is starting to get a little loose on the command.
Well, luckily all the guys, including Brebbia, who've come back from Memphis have been fine. Tyler Webb, another example, not a closer, but certainly he's helped, as has, of course, Leone and Brebbia. So at least they've got quantity. Now let's see if they can find quality.
Hicks is the one you go to, but don't count out Brebbia. I like the beard. He's got the beard for the job. It also helps if you get 2 of your starting infielders back and Marcell Ozuna stops hitting ground balls every time he's up. But we'll save that for another day. Keep it locked on STLtoday.com for all of your Cardinals coverage. For Jeff Gordon, I'm Ben Frederickson. We'll talk to you next time.